Today, I'm going to teach you how to create a bucket field in Salesforce reports. Bucket fields are incredibly useful because they allow you to categorize and group data dynamically without creating custom fields, making your reports much more organized and insightful. To get started, click on the app launcher, which is the waffle icon you'll find in the top left corner of your Salesforce interface. From there, type in or select reports. This will take you to your reports homepage where you can view all existing reports or create new ones. Once you're on the reports page, click on New Report. This is where you'll begin building your custom report from scratch. Salesforce will prompt you to select a report type, so go ahead and choose Opportunities from the list of available options. After selecting it, click Start Report to move forward with the setup. Now you should see the Report Builder interface. Look over to the left panel where you'll find various options for customizing your report. Click on the drop-down arrow next to Columns. This dropdown contains several useful features for enhancing your report, and we're specifically interested in one of them. From that drop-down menu, select Add Bucket Column. This is the feature that allows you to create custom groupings based on your data. A dialog box will appear where you can configure your bucket field settings. In the field dropdown, select Amount. This tells Salesforce which field you want to categorize into buckets. For this example, we're grouping opportunity amounts into different deal sizes. Next, in the bucket name field, type deal size. This is what your bucket column will be called in the report, so choose something descriptive that makes sense for your data. Now comes the fun part, defining your ranges. In the range field, type 1000. Then, in the bucket field right next to it, type small. This creates your first bucket category for smaller deals. After entering this information, click Add to save this bucket. For the next range, type 25,000 in the range field. And in the bucket field, type medium. This creates your second category for mid-sized deals. Notice that you don't need to click Add this time because we're moving straight to the final bucket. In the last range field, leave it empty, but in the bucket field, type large. This will automatically catch all deals above your previous range, categorizing them as large deals. If you want empty values in your report to be treated as zeros, you can check the box labeled Treat Empty Values in the report as zeros. This is optional but can be helpful for more accurate reporting. Once you've configured all your buckets, click Apply. This saves your bucket field and adds it to your report columns. Give it a moment to process and apply the changes. Now, to make your report even more useful, go to the Group Rows section and select Deal Size. This will group all your opportunities by the bucket categories you just created, making it much easier to analyze your data by deal size. When you're ready to see your report in action, click Run. The report will generate and display your opportunities organized by the deal size buckets you created. Finally, let's save this report so you can access it later. Click on the drop-down next to Edit and select Save. In the name field, enter Deal Size Report, then select the folder where you want to store it and click Save one more time to finalize everything. You've now created a dynamic bucket field that categorizes your opportunities by deal size, making your Salesforce reports much more actionable and easy to understand. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.